Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over quant short-term time frames, what to keep an eye on, just using simple moving averages, the 9, 21, the 40, and the 200. Very, very simple. You make this as simple as possible so you can do this on your own. What to check for. If you want to make a move with quant on the long side, okay? I wouldn't short it right now. It's kind of bullish right now. Pretty hefty green candles. I wouldn't play that game with a quant right now, guys. So, and by the way, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Be really, really appreciated. Also, too, at the end, I'll show you a coin that is render times 100 on steroids. Okay? So watch it all the way to the end. I'll show you that coin. Keep track of that one. It's very, very high risk, but it is render on steroids. So here's Quant Crypto on the daily chart. Okay, I have these moving average on here. You might want to play with them. If you're not used to the 9, the 21, 40, or you can use the 9 and the 20. A lot of day traders, if you don't know about day trading with the SPY or the Qs, they use the 9 and the 20 for moving averages when it's going bullish, when to exit, and when it's going bearish, when to exit too. Is the 9, the 20, or the 21 are very key in shorter term time frames. Also long-term time frames, and you go to longer-term time frames, use the 9, the 20, and the 40. The 9 is the yellow or the orange. I think it's yellow. It could be orange, some sort of shade, maybe a mustard color. The blue is a 20 or 21, and the black is a 40, and the red up there is the 200, okay? So this, I'm going to keep this so simple for you, all right? So more than likely what's going to happen, what you want to look for here on quant, right? You're like, okay, maybe this thing's going bullish. Maybe it's just in a bounce. We don't know yet, right? So here's the 9. Okay, see the 9 is crossing the 20. That's usually a good signal. Boom, telling you it's going to be going bullish. Now, also what you want to see over the next couple of days to see if it gets up over the 40. Okay, that's even going to be a better signal. And once that signal hits right here over the 40, that's telling you more likely quant's going to come back down and make another move. Okay, more than likely. So what can happen here is this 9 is the simple moving average. It goes faster than obviously the 21 or the 40. And then when you see it get up over there, and quant actually could come touch his head on the 200 up there. Boom. Okay. Very, very simple move. So it gets up there. Maybe it might not make it. It might hit it a little bit, get near that area. Then it's going to come back down. Okay. So what you're going to see, I'm just going to show you as an example. So you can see the 9 go up like this, right? And then it's going to start doing a correction, something like that. Okay. So let me change that to that color. Okay. And then you're going to see the 20 is going to go like this. Okay. I'm going to change that color. Something like that. And then you're going to have the 40 is going to go like that. Okay. So I'm going to change that to black. Something like that. Okay. So quant can come up here. What will happen? It's going to go through the 9, and then it's probably going to rest right on the, you see it right, rest in these areas, guys. Okay. Right in that area. Okay. Very, very simple. Be right in this area, more than likely. Just give you an example, and that could be telling you, boom, quant would go like that. Okay. Now, the other thing is too, you want to keep your eyes on are these supply and demand zones. Okay. Let me take all these off. Okay. So right down here, you got a demand zone on quant. Okay. That's a demand zone down there. Okay, guys. So just like so. Got a demand zone. I'm going to change that to green. All right. So quant can't come all the way back down there. Get the demand, okay, down this area, and then go back up. Okay. You go to lower time frames and look at that too. The lower you know, if you go daily and then 8 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour, 45 minute, you can find more of these. Okay. Doesn't mean it's going to come all the way back down here, but you want to be aware of that. So demand and also supply, which it has a huge supply zone up here. Okay. Up here, you see that? Boom. Okay, that huge zone. I have it on the weekly. I think I got that from the weekly chart. So come up, it's going to come back down. And more than likely, if you want to have a trade from here to here, okay, pretty simple, landing on that area of 20% because it's going to go to that supply zone, right? It's going to bump its head. Doesn't mean it's going to go bearish, but more likely you're going to have a reversal in that area. So up, back down that area, okay, for a short-term trade on quant. Very simple. Very simple, you know, and just put your stop losses on there. with Quant, and it'll move on. It'll move on out of there. It's definitely in a change of trend of some sort, whether it's a bullish bounce, a bearish bounce, or into a new bull trend remains to be seen. It still has some proving to do, right? But you have support with volume on a third wave down there in the volume indicator. So it's definitely an impulsive move, more than likely, okay? So I just wanted to show you that. Now the coin I want to show you that's on steroids, right? Couldn't help myself. Here it is, Shield Protocol. You see that? Okay. Very, very bullish asset, guys. I would be checking this out. High risk play. It's on the Binance smart chain. So you know what that could mean from time to time, you know, but the reality of it is that this one right here, bam, you know, it put a smoke show over render, guys. So, you know, you have a very, very bullish asset. So I'm checking this one out, see what it's going to do on a correction here. You know, I would like to see it do a correction like that. That was a 62% drawdown right there, you know, and right here was 50% drawdown, you know, right here was, you know, 60. So 50, 60% drawdown would be kind of nice to see that, you know, come back down here, $52.16, maybe even down to 98 cents, something like that, guys. Be really, really nice. But I mean, you know, that's a coin right there that is setting itself up. Okay. It's setting itself up over here and then maybe come back down, correct, do another push up. And then in the long-term time frame, you know, you're looking at a bullish asset and, you know, it could, you know, it could be, you know, doing something like this. And then it might have another bigger correction all the way back down there. You want to be aware of that. But then it's setting itself up for a serious move over in that direction, guys. Okay. However, this is all going to play out. But that right there, this coin is moving. It's moving, guys. So like I said, I'm looking at this one. It's called Shield Protocol. Okay. I have it against BUSD. I couldn't find another one against the dollar, but the BUSD is, you know, against the dollar. I checked it on CoinGecko and everywhere else. It's the same price, same price. So I think BUSD, Binance USD is staying pretty much pegged to the dollar. So it should be pretty accurate, but that's, just want to let you guys know about that. That's a pretty solid coin right there. And, you know, all these people are, you know, buying render, you know, in this area, right? You know, like, oh, it's going to go up higher. And it could. There's no doubt about that, guys. I'm in a short-term short with render, you know. I'm thinking, you know, I got to exit out at 243. You know, I entered in at 270, 243, get out because it could touch these moving averages right here, right? The 20 or the 40, and boom, go back up again. If it has one more shot, okay? It could have one more shot, but I think render needs to cool off. This one probably needs to cool off too. It looks like it's in a fourth wave type consolidation zone, and it might have one more shot up and then one more pullback. But you know, if you see one for this asset, like 50, 60%, is probably a really good range to get into it. It seems to be the pattern that it's doing. Okay, guys? If you made all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.